At the end of the day gotta end. You see, oh, what was I about to even say? That don't make no sense. Love will always be love. The crazy part about it is like in 2025, people are still worried about what the next person is doing. What the fuck that gotta do with you? What does that have to do with you? What does who somebody else is with have to do with you? If it's not something you support, so be it. But when you want to be there, you want to be mean mugging, you want to talk down on people for what they like. Who are you? That's the thing. Who are you? What makes you so righteous and perfect to the point where you feel like you could judge other people based off of what they do? Because what I don't understand is like, for example, some of these people judge someone just for being with the same sex, but then you're at home with a nigga who every time he leave your house he was someone else, but he come back home to you. No, sound kind of right. With people who will cheat on you every other day of the week, but come back to you Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, and that's okay. But all the other days they could be with someone else, and you're worried about who someone else is with, but they treat them good over there, and they come home to them every night, and you're gonna judge them. That's the thing. Love is love. At the end of the day, people know. Like people know what they desire, people know what is in their heart, and the thing about it is like you need to understand, there's things that we could change, like fucking biting your nails. We know it's not for you, we could stop smoking, we could change that about ourselves, we could change our appearance, we could change our hair, stuff like that. But at the end of the day, an attraction is not something you could change. What you need to understand is you don't just wake up one day in the mindset of, oh, today I like girls, and go back to sleep, wake up, oh, today I like boys, and go back to sleep. Now today I don't like anyone, go back to sleep again, wake up, oh, now you like both, and then tomorrow you don't like none again. It doesn't work like that. This is the thing. You know yourself. You know what you're attracted to. You know what gets you aroused. Sorry, I don't mean to sound like inappropriate or something, but you know what you like, you know what your heart desires is what it is. And it's like at the end of the day, you see, like I just can't fathom the fact of like someone being with the same sex or whoever they're with is gonna bother someone else, because it's like if you were a happy person and you're a kind soul and you want everyone to be happy, why is it that like you feel like if that person with the same sex, that's something that's not gonna make you happy, but it makes them happy? Is that not making you happy for them? No. And that's the thing. But if you don't, again, like I said, if you don't have nothing good to say about it, don't say nothing at all, because at the end of the day, hate don't bring nothing great. So it's like cut it. Cut it, babes. At the end of the day, this is their life. You need to understand that. So why is it that do you think it's better if people live their life in for to impress the eyes of other people, or rather be content with what they're doing and happy in their own life and in their own shoes? That's the thing. And from young, I got that. With who I was trying to push who I was to the side to accommodate for other people. But then I realized, what does that do for me? That just made me uncomfortable and not happy with myself. But at the end of the day, I realized as the more I got older, I realized like this is my life. But being young, it's like, my brain is still developing. There's only so much I could think. But when I'm seeing what's around me and seeing this said about them, this said about them, I'm like, if I'm one of them, what are you gonna say about me? Because you're saying that about them. So if I said, oh, this is what I'm attracted to, what are you gonna say to me? At that young age, that would hurt to hear, because just hearing this and that about them, it hurt. And then knowing that you're one of them, it hurt even more. So again, when my frontal lobe developed and I realized like these people that I want to make happy, that's not like solidifying my happiness. That's not bringing me no type of joy. So it's like I get it, of course, like at the end of the day, I love happy people, but it's like, shouldn't my happiness matter too? Shouldn't our happiness matter too? And still to this day, it's like people still struggle with their sexuality to open up, and everyone wants to stay hidden because there are people out there who like they will go talk to them whatever, and then they want to fucking dash them to the side. It's really messed up. It's really messed up. And again, I feel like that's why people stay hidden, because like not everyone has to like say like, oh, I'm gay, oh, I'm lesbian, oh, I'm bi. It's like in this life, why can't we just like what we like and it be that? Why? That's the thing. Why can't it be that way? Like I just don't understand. It's like It's your life. Your happiness comes first, babe. And if those people around you genuinely fucked with you and valued you, they wouldn't care who you're with. As long as you're happy, that should make them happy. And that's how I move in life, you know? Like, at the end of the day, people are unpredictable and whatever, but like, I'm gonna say, like, it's sad because the thing is that what people fail to realize in this world is there's a lot of people who are attracted to the same sex and they try to mask it off by being with the opposite gender. But the thing is, you're fucking with that person's feelings. At the end of the day, you're not prioritizing your own happiness because you know you are putting yourself in that position with that person for a facade. But again, if you want to do that for you, do it. But at the end of the day, if you feel like that's 50% of happiness, be it. But you know, like, I feel like in this life, do we want to live with just like being 50% happy? Don't we want to wake up happy every day, be with who we want to be with, do what we want to do, and for it to be okay? At the end of the day, there will always be good and evil in the world. There's always going to be people who judge other people as if they're perfect. But at the end of the day, all you could do is keep being you. That's all you can do because at the end of the day, I'll be me. There's people who are going to love it and there's people who are going to hate it. There's always going to be two sides. There's never going to be a day where we could get rid of bad and only have good. There's never going to be a day. But again, at the end of the day, if you're happy with who you are and who you're with and what you're doing, that's all that matters. Let people say what they want to say. Let them say it. But at the end of the day, everybody who got this and that to say, I go to sleep at night and sleep the same. So it don't matter. It don't matter. But again, it takes like tough skin and really like not letting people get to you because like if you're like very vulnerable to words and like if they say this that and it's gonna affect you, you're gonna have a hard time maneuvering around, not gonna lie. But if you just don't give a fuck, because that's the mindset I had to get, and I said I don't care. I don't care what people have to say because the day that I started loving myself for who I was, I realized that there was also people who love me as well, and that's all that matters. For the ones who don't, it's either get with it or get out, move around. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna accommodate for you because what are you doing to accommodate for me? Nothing, nothing. So just be you. Be you. And at the end of the day, words are just words. If you want to take it, take it. If you don't, don't. Because again, it's your life. Do what you want to do. But at the end of the day, if you know you're not truly, like you truly don't love someone and you want to fuck around on the down low and behind closed curtains toying with someone else's feelings, you're inconsiderate as fuck. You're very inconsiderate. Very, 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 very. If you want to be undercover, but you want to pull someone into that facade just to put this focal fucking image in the front just to get people away from looking away from the fact of what you like. It's not cool. It's not cool, bro. It's not cool. If you want to play with yourself, but don't play with other people just because you can. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. But at the end of the day, people are gonna love what they love, you know? It's either you love it or you hate it, but at the end of the day, what you like is what you like. And that's okay. You know, love is love and love is beautiful.